I was about to head out of town and I was in a really big hurry. So I waved down a cab and started heading to the bus station. And during that cab ride, I really just wanted to relax. I didn't want to talk. And the cab driver, he insisted on engaging me in conversation. And I wasn't mad at him for it. So he starts asking me questions, and I'm really just trying to think about, my trip and different things like that. But so he asked me, what do you do? What are you trying to do? And things like that. And I was telling him, yeah, I do music. And he immediately shuts me down. He's like, oh, music, yeah, you're never gonna make any money from that. And then he gives me a story about how, he became a cab driver and he's, built up his client base and all this type of thing. So I'm like, okay, I don't even know you. And so, yeah, it kind of annoyed me a little bit because this guy I don't even know is trying to tell me what's best for my life. And this happened, many times in my life, both with people I really don't know very well, and also sometimes with friends or acquaintances, where they just try to give me a piece of advice in a way that they think that they know what's best for my life. Yeah, you should just go do this, and I'm thinking, I think I know what's best for my life, at least more than you do, because I have a little bit more information and I have my own plan in my head. So I don't know if you guys have ever been in a situation, but one thing I learned a while ago is not to offer other people unsolicited advice. So a good friend of mine, he was in this organization. It's like a school club group type thing. It was called Welfare. And basically what they do in that this was in college, what they do in that group is they train these people who are a part of the group, they train them on how to talk to people about problems. It's sort of like a counselor. And yeah, it's a really, really cool thing. I was never a part of it, but my friend was. So we were sitting there having a conversation. He was telling me, hey man, I was going through this training for welfare, and one of the things they said that was really interesting is when someone comes to you with a problem, 95% of the time they just want you to listen. They're not there because they want you to fix their problem. They're there because they need someone to listen to them, and they already generally know how they're going to go about solving their problem. They're just in a tough spot right there, and they need someone to be there with them. That really stuck with me, and so, I'm very cautious now when I give people unsolicited advice. A lot of times, if a friend of mine tells me about a problem, I try to listen generally. And then if I really have an idea for them, I'll ask first, say, hey, do you want my feedback on this? Do you want my advice? And I generally try not to just start telling people what to do with their life because, they probably know what's best, and they're already in a hurt position, and that might just annoy them, because, yeah, they just want you to listen. They don't want you to tell them what to do always. So I just let you guys know, something I learned from my life. Just be cautious when you're giving people unsolicited advice. And yeah, I hope you guys can take away from that and, yeah, just do awesome things in the world.